those of you that flocked to theaters these past 2 weeks to see Ryan Coogler's Black Panther Wakanda Forever likely picked up on some interesting themes and concepts. Did you notice parallels between Killmonger and Namor? Or what about underlying gender equality messages? In the coming analysis, we'll unpack the provocatives of minority empowerment and thrust of goodness and truth entwined in Black Panther 2. So without further ado, let's dive deep. Before we begin, a quick spoiler alert. This video will reveal a lot about Black Panther 2, so you may want to save this for later if you haven't yet watched the film. With that out of the way, I'd like to discuss first an idea in the film that actually parallels the main theme of the first Black Panther movie. Radicalism must meet compromise. In the original film, Eric Killmonger plans to disrupt Wakanda's isolationist ways by establishing a Wakandan empire and distributing weapons worldwide to the oppressed as a means of empowerment. These motives are dangerous and evidently too radical. T'Challa, having been swayed by Nakia, decides to meet a compromise with Killmonger's ideals and establish an outreach center in Oakland dedicated to the empowerment of oppressed people, but likely through education or wealth distribution and without the use of weaponry. T'Challa broke Wakanda's cycle of confinement from the outside world and essentially applied Killmonger's radicalism, just in a watered-down and safer way. We see the same in Black Panther 2 when Namor plans to preserve Talokan's way of life by conquering the surface world, which is wildly overzealous to say the least. Namor attempts to ally with Wakanda, but Princess Shuri refuses. After much fighting, the two agree to preserve each other's ways of life by remaining quiet about each other's existence. The radicalism of Namor meets compromise with the fears of Shuri and her nation, resulting in the peaceful coexistence of Wakanda and Talokan. This theme that we see in both films is applicable to our daily lives. It can be good to think radically, but radicalism becomes more harmful than helpful when taken too far. It is important to be cognizant of our situations and know what ideas and actions are most appropriate and necessary in our time and place. Our missions and causes in life must compromise with our settings. I appreciate how Shuri was a Black Panther in this film. What I appreciate even more, though, is the fact that she had to become the Black Panther. Female characters that have depth are sadly a rarity in media still today. Often, writers will throw in representation simply to seem woke without considering its power. They also may glorify minority characters, but often, glorifying these characters can be more hurtful than helpful as it creates false standards and takes away character depth and relatability. Black Panther 2, however, is very much aware that just slipping in female characters is not enough and that you must not put them on a pedestal either. Shuri was used as the main character in this film and had to endure many trials and learn to be a leader before taking her position as Black Panther. It is of utmost importance that women be represented as they have been marginalized throughout history. But the goal of representation is to level the playing field, not to imbalance it in the other direction. Black Panther 2 is very much aware of this in the way that they represent Shuri. Black Panther Wakanda Forever was surely a masterpiece of a film, packed with numerous revolutionary and brilliant concepts, some of which I did not get to mention extensively in this video. Why did Killmonger appear to Shuri when she received the heart-shaped herb? What is the significance of Talokan and Wakanda's allyship? Tell me what you think in the comments. Also, let me know if you'd like me to turn deep dive into a series. After all, between The Woman King, Till, and I Wanna Dance with Somebody, these past few months have seen a great lineup of Black films. Remember to leave a like, share this video, and subscribe to Truth Be Told for more content. And as always, stay true to yourself.